Hey, good morning, everyone. Rory Powers, Right Line Trading. Hope you had a nice evening. Let's take a quick look at the Forex Factory. Good morning, Rao. Good morning, Ed. Just getting the workspace just straightened out a little here. That was the delay. I got my iBots running today. Okay. Hope everyone had a really nice night. Let's very briefly, very quickly take a look if there's any news reports that will be affecting today's session. Today is Wednesday, November 5th. If you're joining us today, hallelujah. Any day above ground is a blessed day. 9:45, final services PMI. We got a red folder. Red folder, ISM services PMI, and crude oil at 10:30. So red folder at 10 a.m., a yellow folder, low impact at 9:45. We will keep an eye on those. Looking at the leaderboard, we've having a big sell-off. I read that they're making some predictions about as much as a 20% sell-off correction on the equities, which is pretty scary. Pretty scary. I wish they didn't say anything like that. But anyway, let's go back to this is looking at the NASDAQ from midnight. Kind of a ranging market. A lot of indecision. You can see our 50 goes from green to red to green to red to green. Took a small leg up here pre-market. What happens at the opening bell is anyone's guess, but I think it's going to be action-packed. ES30, I've got the Star Drone on my leaderboard. Let's see, the Mack truck. Well, that Mack truck did great yesterday, too. I think I'm going to substitute the RJ with the 20 Unorenco Mack truck. If today's your first day joining us, I want to say welcome. We'll be trading these. It's important to know, I want to very briefly do my disclaimer. It's important to know that I am not a licensed financial advisor. This is strictly for demonstration and educational purposes only. We're not offering any type of trading advice here. Um, if you're not familiar with the risks associated with trading, please consult with a licensed financial advisor. I'm not one of them. All right, let's get it. Good morning, Carol. Here's the opening bell. So I've got the 20U Mac truck on my leaderboard. I've also made it a leader account on my copier. I've got the power play. I'm going to put it on the micros. The power play that's the velocity. Let's put our, let's leave it on the velocity, just out of curiosity. And let's see if we have a, oh, look at Steven. Steven's up $1,000. Retirement plan 500. Leapfrog. That leapfrog's been hot, hot, hot. Let's go to the leapfrog. MNQ. Okay, here's our MNQ. Took a beating on the overnight session. Here's our Mac truck. Let's put it on the micros. That's what I've got it running on. We've got a, oh, wow, look at the micros on the Mac truck. Holy moly. Wait, I'm showing that as in a trade. We got it on the wrong instrument. Forgive me, I'm scrambling. We got a really great training today scheduled for 12 noon. And I'm going to put the link in the chat box. I'll also put it in Discord. Good morning, Tom. So we got the power play is taking a beating. On the other hand, our Mac truck is doing very well. It's up over $1,000 trading the micros. So I'm going to enable the Mac truck. I've got the ES Starbot enabled on the MES, and I'm keeping an eye on the power play. Stephen, is worth taking a look at. I'm going to put the MNQ on this other chart over here. Good luck, everybody. Some really good volatility, good volume, some really nice price action. Let's try to choose some really juicy entries. Jero, good morning. Jeez, wow. Let's watch this break of support. Watch this break of support. This thing's got some running room. I'm in this trade. There we go. We're in the window. Come on, let's go. Let's get some follow through the downside. Need a leapfrog. Mac truck went all the way. Come on down. Get my window. There we go. Come on down. Come on down. All right, nice trade. Got $115 on trading 4 micros on that trade. Got a nice entry on that, and that was on the power play. I've also got the Mac truck enabled, and I've got the ES Starbot. Playing with the micros. Gives us a little leeway. My profit goal is about $200 to $500 a day. This could take another big volume. Just under 5,000 contracts per minute. Just over 5,000 contracts a minute. Watch the break again. Here we go. Let's see if it takes another ride. 7,000 contracts a minute. Watch the short roll. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know if I'm ready to go long here. It's about to jump in long. There goes the Mack truck. Oh, a long entry. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I like this entry much. Come on, pop right up to resistance. Keep going. Took profits right there. Up about 175 now. Should have let it ride. That Mack truck, it would have been a 1-2. There goes the power play long. Excuse me, sorry about that. Let's put this on the MES. Good morning. Oh man, look at that Mack truck. Look at that Mack truck trade. Boy, I was in that trade. Took profits at about 75 bucks. What a Mack truck trade long. The micros on the Mack truck is up almost $1,700. The minis, the micros, wow, that's at the top of my leaderboard is the micros. That's unbelievable. Well, I would love to see a bullish day today after yesterday. I've been so nervous about this sell-off. I saw they had a conference and the leaders of president of Goldman Sachs or some CEO was talking about a 20% correction. Good morning, Onyeka. Onyeka. Let me put the micros. Since we're trading the micros, let me put the micros up on my lagometer. We got a live training today. I want to invite everybody. We're going to be talking about trade management. We've got some integrations that really provide us an opportunity. to lean that risk to reward ratio heavily in our favor, which is really what hurts us as traders a lot of the times, especially me. I love to cut my winners short. I did it just a second ago with that Mack truck. Here it comes back down. I'd love to get one more winner. I'm at 175. Mack truck is right back in for another winning trade. We always look for the bot that's finding the ebb and flow of the market. And I think it's safe to say that the Mack truck up to now has done just that. Trades right into the 50 on these reversals. And look, it's up enough. It's very close to getting in the profit window. But I'm going to put a link, a registration link. We're going to meet today at 12 noon. If you're a member of the AI trading community, AI auto community in Discord, we used to do these weekly sessions in Discord. I'm going to switch it up today. We're going to do it in GoToWebinar. I want to record it. And I want to give you the opportunity to ask questions. Mack truck up over $1,700 trading 4 micros. I'm very tempted to enable it one more time on the Mack truck. Might just jump in on another long trade right here. It's a little bit of a more narrow range than yesterday. Yesterday it took a huge move down before it retraced. It was a little smaller today, and the retracement seemed to be a little bigger. Let's see if it follows through to the upside here. Here's our leaderboard. Oh, what a beautiful entry short. The 1550 is just crossing. Now we got a couple of news reports. One just came out just now at 9:45. That was the yellow folder. The one that we should really be concerned with, though, is the next one. Hopefully we get some good news. There goes the Mack truck again. Look at this thing go. Oh, I'm kicking myself. Ten o'clock. We got another news report coming out. A red folder, high impact. We got great volume today. 4,000 contracts a minute on the NASDAQ. On the E-mini, it's double that. Let's see if this market finds a direction. ISM Services PMI is at 10 a.m. Crude inventory at 10:30. Let me get my link, my registration link. Went right up to resistance and bounced. Look at the Mack truck. Mack truck likes it long. Wanted to wish Big Jim out in Texas a happy birthday. He happens to be playing the Mack truck today. There's a nice birthday present for you, Jim. Turned 81. Look at this. Here we go. Getting a nice leg up. This Mack truck is on fire. Look at this thing go. Watch the break of resistance here. Oh, it's tempted to take this break. 7,000 contracts a minute. The Mack truck is leapfrogging. Remember, we put the leapfrog on every bot that's running on the micros. Every micro bot has a leapfrog. On a day like today, when there's some running room, when the market's really moving, trading four micros on this 20 Unarenko. Let's get the break. There we go. We're leapfrogging. This is a beautiful micro trade. Look at this. It did everything but tell us to trade it. It told us, let me tell you something, this Mack truck on the micros in a $500 trade, risking very little. My goodness, if you knew what we risked on this trade. I'll tell you what it was. We got four contracts. It's 50 cents per contract, $2 a tick with a 60 tick stop. $120 we risked. Right now we're at a 3-to-1. 3-to-1 right now at 360. Okay, I'm going to put this registration link. I have to bring up my notepad. Look at this trade, will you? On this 20 Unarenko. Risking 120. We're moving up to almost $600 in profits, almost a 5-to-1 risk to reward on this move up. It's just leapfrogged again. We're going to get together, Mark. I'll be happy to share them with you. We're testing these new ATMs. We haven't officially released them, but I am willing to share them with you. So today at 12 p.m. Eastern. Hey, good morning, Rao. It's good to see you, my friend. I'm not going to I already have. Here's my PAs. I hit a trade on the Mack truck, a small one that I cut short, and I took a trade on the power play. I'm at 175. Yesterday we were about 250, today about 175. Look at this trade on the Mack truck run. Congratulations, Rao. Great gold trade. Look at this 20 Unarenko on the Mack truck. A $700 trade on the micros, trading 4 micros. This thing is headed to the moon. The 20 Unarenko sniper is also on fire. It's at 1611. Look at this entry. Let me tell you something. These candles on this 20 Unarenko chart, just to put this trade into context, each new candle to the upside represents 20 ticks. These are huge bars. 20 ticks is 5 points. So if we go from our entry, which was right here, the next bar is 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200, 220, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400. We're over 400 ticks on this trade. Okay? Just to put this move into context, this was a monster. The trade management on it was just absolutely brilliant. Exited right there. Look at that trade. That's what I would call a home run. We call that the leapfrog. That's our automated trade management strategy that really gives you the opportunity for a home run on every entry over the course of a week, a month, a year. Letting those winners run makes such a tremendous difference in our equity curve. Thank you, Carol. News at 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock news. That's a red folder report. Oh, I'm so relieved to see the market taking a leg up. Geez, I was nervous about my retirement account. I read a 20% correction. I got sick. Palantir is still taking a bloodbath. Nvidia's carrying it a little bit. We got a news report, a red folder coming out. Let's take a look at the Steven on the MNQ. Here's our Steven. We got 2 minutes, 3 minutes for the news report. Thank you, Carol. ISM Manufacturing. Goldman Sachs and Morgan Stanley have warned that the global equity markets may experience a 10 to 20% correction in the next 12 to 24 months. I don't understand why they would say such a horrible thing. My God, I was waking up this morning thinking about selling everything. Move everything to gold. One minute. We got 1 minute for the red folder report. They both did emphasize that pullbacks are a normal part of the market cycle and advised investors to remain invested. Yeah, because if everyone panics, then they really have a crash on their hands. That's why I'm surprised they would say something like that. That's crazy. Okay, here it comes. 1 minute. 1 minute. If you're in a live trade, you might want to consider closing it. Not sure how volatile it's going to get. Wow, it got volatile. Okay. Do you see those Unorenco bars? Wow. Oh, don't crash, please. Big volume, big volume. 7,000 contracts, 7,200. Let's see what the news was. Come on, let's get a break of resistance. Our ES8U leapfrog is in. Here we go short on Steven, which is really a counter trend trade. Okay, here's the report. It says U.S. services PMI at 52.5%. October 2025 ISM services returned to expansion in October. That's a good news. And the nation's purchasing and supply executives, it's in expansion territory for the eighth time in 2025. It was actually 2.5 percentage points higher than the September figure. So it was actually a good report. Yeah, we've got a really great session today at 12 noon. It's not gonna be a sales presentation. This is more a training on this leapfrog automation and the trade management features in our AI Auto Trader, which is fully automated. We've got some really great tools. Just as important as the trigger of how to get in a trade is how we manage it once we're in it. Very important. And today we're going to cover the bases. We're going to record it. We're going to have a live Q&A. And we're going to start to do it every week. Hey, Tess, how do you get rid of the red on your market analysis? The red on my market analysis. On this, on the lag, on the lagometer, are you referring to, Tess, this red? How do you get rid of it? What I would do is I would go to your positions tab, the positions tab of your control center, right click and close all of your positions. I'm in a runaway position here. Let me close this position. Close all your positions. Let the lag get under control, come back in the green. If you right click and select flatten everything, that'll do two things. It'll not only close all of your positions, but it will also disable all of your bots. Once your lag gets under control, look at this move up. Holy moly. Then you want to re-enable all of your strategies. Oh, my kinetic disconnected. Shoot. I'm going to shut down for a minute. Well, these micros really got me excited, let me tell you. I'm loving them. Give me just a moment. Okay, I apologize. I'm having some technical issues. Um, So the 20Us are the ones that are really crushing it today. Both the Sniper and the Mack truck, they're thriving at this bigger Unorenko bar. The Unorenko bar does a beautiful job of smoothing out the charts, kind of removing the static. Let's go back. Oh, we got about 15 more minutes. I just added all the iBots today, right before I started. That's the Sniper. Let's go to the Mack truck. This one is just on fire. This one's crushing it today. I'm close enough to my profit goal where I'm going to just stay where I am. I feel a lot more comfortable trading the micros, to be honest with you. I know what my loss limit is each day, and with the minis, after one or two losers, that's it. You can't stick around. Yeah, of course, Mark. Why don't we schedule a time that we can meet and I could share that information with you. And if you'd like the micro templates, I'll be happy to share those with you as well. It's good to run all of the bots on your own computer. There can be a disparity due to a number of different factors. The strength of your computer, your internet connection, your data feed. What we like to do is we like to run it on your computer, all of the bots, and get a historical trade performance. And I'll go into it today in our training on why we do that, how to take advantage of that information. We're definitely going to focus on trade management as well. But I think best practices we should definitely review today as well. Okay, great. You use a VPS server? And do you have this lag? Do you have the lag set up on it? Are you checking your log? Another really good practice each day is on your control center is to check your log. And if you're getting trades not executed due to excessive lag, like I am right now, let me see where my lag is at. Oh, I'm way behind. Yeah. Ay, 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 ay. Okay, I know what it is now. I know, I just figured out what's causing that. Okay, so in your log, um, it gives you a good indication. When I meet with anybody that's just coming aboard, I always go through the log and see if we're getting clean orders or we're getting a bunch of error messages. We want to make sure that the VPS is suitable to run these strategies. So I would recommend looking in your log and see if everything is running smooth. to also synchronize, well, usually the VPS is synchronized with the atomic clock, and run this market analyzer with the lag timer. And let's make sure that we're getting into these trades with as low latency as possible. And this another nice thing that we do together, which is very important, is we go to the trade performance, right? The trade performance, the reason why for November 4th, we could we could do a look back, maybe 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, it doesn't matter. And we can individually look at each one of our accounts using this filter and see how each one of them has performed over the course of however far of a look back you want. So this trade performance becomes a very powerful tool. I'm sorry to hear that, Gerald. Better days ahead, my friend. You don't see the lag in the market analyzer? If there was a zip file that I can send to you, but if you right click on your market analyzer and go to templates, load. So on the market analyzer, I right clicked, I went to templates, load, and see if you have one that says RLT lagometer. If you do, you can select that one and it'll load up, and then you can add or remove instruments as you see fit by right clicking. Okay, I'm going to send it to you in Discord. Gotcha. No, you're missing that zip file is what it is. I'm going to send it to you. Don't worry. Okay, I'm going to put in my link for my lagometer. This is a must-have tool, whether you're trading automation, automated bots, or discretionary trading. Our charts are a visual representation of what time and of time and price. If those aren't accurate, we're trading in the dark. Here comes the Mack truck. Mack truck's going to shoot off, is going to go long. This is its entry right here. I'm tempted to jump on it, but I'm just going to take my my profits and I'm going to reserve them. There it goes. I knew it was coming, and it's a beauty. There it goes. Jeez. Uh, I opened the wrong thing. Where is my lagometer? Here it is. Okay, I'm going to put a link in the room now. If you put in your email address, you'll get instant access to our lagometer. Yeah, and yeah, the system you have is the money flow tracker. It's a little different, but you still need the lagometer. If you click on that link, you'll get instant access. And all you'll have to do is download and import the file that's in that page. And once you import it, you're going to go to your control center, bring up a new market analyzer, and then you'll be able to right click, go to templates, load, and you'll be able to load that RLT lagometer. And then you want to add the instruments one at a time by right clicking and going to the top. If I search my futures instruments, they're all there. If I search my micros, they're all there. And I can add those in one at a time. Bots traded extremely well in this short window that we had an opportunity to showcase these bots. Our 20 Unorenkos just went to town. That's the only way to describe it. Between the Mack truck and the sniper, the 20 Unorenko on the NASDAQ did extremely good today. And listen, it was at the top of the leaderboard. This is the micros. This is trading 4 micros. A lot of all these other, it's competing against bots that are trading minis, and it's almost a 2-to-1 profit margin. And today's training, today at 12, is going to explain how it did it. You don't have to be a member to come and join us. Everybody is welcome. And that's how we ended up today. It was really an exciting day because really of the volume. We had some huge legs up today. Nice retracements. The last couple of days, Raymond was saying on on Monday, hey, there's no follow through. And man, I took it on the chin on Monday. I'm slowly working my way back because we've got some follow through. The bots did extremely well today. All right, this is the page that it rolls over to, Onyeka. If you download your free lagometer, we would click this button and it automatically saves to my downloads. And then we're just going to come to Tools, Import, Ninja Script Add-on. That's your path. Tools, Import, Ninja Script Add-on. And then my File Explorer is going to come up. And I'm just going to select that file that just got saved to my computer. This one right here. Once I select that and click Open, it's going to automatically import. Once it does that, I'm going to bring up go to New, Market Analyzer, and when this pops up, I'm just going to right click and go to Templates, Load, and then I'm going to select my RLT lagometer. And then I can simply right click and go to Add Instruments, and I can add in the instruments I want one by one. Now, if your lag doesn't look like mine, we need to take some corrective action. Sure, absolutely, Ed. Absolutely. All right. So it was really a great day trading. I want to thank everyone for joining me. If you would, don't forget today at 12 noon, we got the live training. Come give me a shout, and we'll go over this trade management. It's really incredible. We'll show those micro templates that have been crushing it. Coming up right behind me is David Wise, professional options trader. He's going to be showcasing the SPY Super System. SPY Super System. God willing, we'll be back tomorrow. Hope everybody has a great rest of your day. If you would, please like my video here on YouTube. There's nothing that I would enjoy more than to come and joining you every day, every morning. So please like my video on your way out the door. David Wise is coming up behind me. Have a blessed rest of your day. We'll see you at 12 noon. All right, everyone. So long.